see. I'm just trying to get on. I see everybody popping in. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me see here. Let me see. Hello, Sally. Hey, Alicia. Hey, KOK. How's your son, baby doll? How is he doing? Praying that he is getting better by the moment. Please update us in the chat how he is doing. Hey, Maria. Welcome, baby doll. Hey, Alicia. My Saturday is not complete until I watch the Stilclassy show. Oh, you're so sweet. Starring the one and only Stilclassy. Yeah, y'all, but I'm not going to be on here but a hot minute tonight. My other grandson came. I have 4 grandbabies in the house and my daughter who come in from out of state today. So I am definitely going to be on to say hey to y'all, talk to y'all just a couple of minutes, and I'm going back to my family, y'all. They don't get here often. So once they do, I want every minute with them. Hey, Pooh Bear, how are you, baby doll? Let me see. Hey, Triple M Gifts. Welcome, baby. Hey, Arcoop. Hey, Betty Dindy. Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Robbie Dials. Hello, darling. Hey, Vanita. Let me see. Aretha Jackson. Hello. Hey, Cheryl. Southern Girl Creations. I was waiting for your live. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Hey, Kimberly. How are you, baby? Kimberly, one of your videos came on today, and I'm like, oh, cute. I looked, and it was from 8 months ago. I'm sitting here watching one of your old videos and loving it just as much. It was one where you were doing something with tumblers or something. I'm thinking I'm looking at a current one, and it was 8 months. Let me see here. Thank you, Vanita, for the hearts, baby doll. Hey, Cheryl, how are you, honey? Hey, Miss P. Triple M Gifts, welcome, baby. Tell them we said hello. I certainly will, for sure. Pooh, I'm doing good, Mama. Yes, please enjoy. Oh, I'm going to, y'all. They're only going to be here for a couple of days, so it's an in and out trip. Now, my grandson will stay, so I'll have him for 3 weeks, y'all. So as of right now, I have 4 grandbabies in the house. The one y'all saw the other night, she'll be leaving to go back when the mom leaves. So I only have a little bit more time left for her and only a day or 2 with my daughter. So I'm excited that she's here, though. I'll enjoy every second of it. Hey, Cecilia. Welcome, baby. Hey, Norma Boone. Let me see. Cheryl Walker says, good evening. Good evening. Thank you, Stilclassy. My son is doing much. Oh, praise God, KOK. Thank you all for your prayers. I appreciate and love you. Oh, we love you back, baby. And I just got chill bumps. Ooh, I'm so glad he's doing better, KOK. Rachel said, that's beautiful. Enjoy that family. Yes, Rachel, I know you're trying to do that too. I've heard that a few on your lives that were, and Crafty Leo, we're all trying to reprioritize and bring that family back. Remember, it's God and then family, right? We got to keep our priorities in order. It definitely is not YouTube, God, and then family. Sometimes we get kind of twisted up and get things out of priority here. Let me see. Drismar. Hey, baby, welcome. Hey, Be Pretty Ink. I hadn't seen you in a hot minute. How are you, darling? Kimberly said, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Kimberly. All your videos are awesome, so it does not matter how far back we go. One Bond B, yes, enjoy your time with your family. Wasn't sure if you were going to come on tonight. Yeah, I wasn't for sure if they were going to be here by tonight. So I was really, really blessed when they came in this afternoon. Pamela, hey, Pamela, welcome, baby. As you come in, Pooh said, don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, thank you, baby. Hey, Monique, how are you, baby doll? Pooh says, God is so good. All the time, Pooh. Absolutely all the time. Olympia, hello, Stilclassy. Hey, baby. Hey, Mama Showers, how are you, sweetheart? Vanita said that this is the perfect long weekend for family. Yes, it is. Hey, LBE, how are you, darling? LBE, I was liking those snack things you were making up that you stuck your little tissue on there and your balloon on the top. Those look really, really cute. I like those. Maria says, I had a phone call come in and missed the beginning. You didn't miss anything, baby. I'm just saying my hellos. LBE is saying hello to the chats. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm not going to be on but for a minute. I don't, only thing I've done this week really is I've kind of wrapped the stuff that, I was showing on the last week's. So, I got everything more or less all wrapped up and all now, and some over here behind me. And the only other thing that I'm put together over here, let me see. I'm trying to go up here and see. Y'all, I did a bunch of these little window bags. These little Father's Day bags. They turned out really cute, y'all. Did them a bunch in the different, the things I had showed y'all. But I was happy with the little bags and how they turned out. But I'm getting some of my, hunting things together and putting them in a basket too. See, I haven't wrapped that one yet. But that blanket is so big, I didn't sit it up because then it was blocking his face. So I'm just going to lay that big old deer blanket down there in the side. And I've still got to pull out my my other tumbler, my other thing like this, except it's got a deer on it. But I did get all these little things wrapped. But I am going to do up a couple of big. I don't know how they're going to go. I told you there's not a whole lot of hunters, I don't believe, over in my area. But sticking some socks in there. I'm going to get the tumbler and put over there. And I told y'all I'd do a little bit of snacks and some stuff in here. But that's the other big one. Now I got another big one that I had forgotten to take out before that was already wrapped. I know I showed y'all that one before. This big, I don't even know if that thing will fit here on that table, to be honest. This big one here, where I had wrapped the camouflage box and then forgot to take the darn thing out. Remember when I did that big old giant box? With the, you can't even see it with the reflection. Look at his eyes. These eyes are, look like they're staring right at you. But I did a big one in one of these real big boxes. I had just forgotten to take it out, y'all. Or I think I didn't have the room is what it was. So I'm going to take that one back out this year and see how it goes. So anyway, I have seen y'all out at these Dollar General clearance deals, especially Never in a Million. She's been out there cleaning up. But I did, thanks to Puddin' Pie and Kimberly Showers. Kimberly saw Puddin' Pie's video, and then she told me, and I did run to Pop Shelf. It wasn't the 90% and it wasn't the penny, but I wanted to get some of these wallets, and I'm hoping they're still going to have some out there when they turn a penny. But I did run and grab some of these wallets that were 70% because my wallet collection has gotten really skimpy. So they had these wallets on sale. They were $1.80. I know that's more than we normally like to pay, but they're cute wallets. So I didn't mind paying $1.80, and then I'll go back when they go 90 and try to get them for, 60 cent or 80 cent or whatever the original price is. But I did manage to get out and get some of these for 60%. I really like that color. That was the one I was mainly wanting. But I have quite a few of them over there. So if y'all don't know about the wallets being 70% at Pop Shelf, make sure you grab some of them if you're short on wallets. I did grab some of those. Let me see here. Be Pretty says she is doing great. I'm happy to hear that. I had to stop organizing. I got overheated and dizzy. I'm fixing to lay down. Girl, that'll do it. I'm telling you, that'll do it. You take it easy, Pooh Bear. You've been having a lot going on with all these graduations and everything. Congratulations again on them babies graduating. Let me see. Pooh, stay hydrated, baby, and get some rest, KOK said. Hey, Rhonda. Welcome, baby. Hey, Sean. How are you, sweetheart? Deborah Burrell, hey, and welcome. Hey, S. Marie. Pooh said, Mommy, I just had Ladybug get me some water. Thank you so much. I'm about to rest. You do that, baby. Let me see. Doo-doo. Okay, so I'm going to check on you later, sweetie. Rhonda says, Unique Creations. Princess J. Hey, Princess J. Welcome, sweetheart. Bonita said, I got a bunch of those wallets for 50 cents when my pop shelf closed. Yeah, that's a much better deal than what I paid. But I'm going to go back when they had several still there. So when they go to 90, which I'm hoping will be Tuesday, but it could be the following Tuesday. I don't know. I'll go back and see then. They were in a box and nobody was touching them. Yeah, they had not even marked these down in the store as 70. No one even knew they were 70% off. The lady said, I haven't even had a chance to mark them down yet. I said, yeah, somebody told me about it. Let me see. Sally said, Pooh, drink you some sugar water. Hey, Terry. Welcome in, baby. Thanks, Mama, so much, and I will, she said. Hey, Nessa. You live already? Yeah, I'm live already. But like I said, I'm not going to be on but a minute. I was telling him, Nessa, that my daughter came in from out of state to bring me my grandson for 3 weeks. And I'm only going to have her for a very short time. So I'm going to be getting off here and because she's exhausted and she's going to be turning in soon. So I want to get what little bit of time I can with her this evening before she turns in. Hey, Leola, welcome, baby. Rhonda says, I hope all is well with you and your son. KOK. She said he's doing much better, praise God. Rhonda, he's doing so much better, she said. Thank you for your prayers. Excuse me, y'all. Shant says, KOK, how are you and your and her nephew? Sharon says, hey, everyone. Hey, Sharon. Elizabeth says, finally catching your live. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm so glad you caught it, baby, and you're catching it on a night that I'm not even going to be on. Hey, Sonia, how are you, darling? Welcome. Embellished Designs by Belle. Hello, darling, and welcome. Sonia says, Kay said hi. Where's Kay? Rhonda says, glad to hear. KOK, gift baskets and more. Marcia. Hey, Marcia. Welcome, baby. Hey, Betty Dandy. Glad your son is doing better. Oh, I've already spoke to Betty. Kimberly says, glad your son is better. KOK. Yes, we all are. Donuts Craft Shop. Hey, baby. We good, sis. I love and appreciate your prayers. I wish you were here with us, KOK said. LaBrenda said, hey, y'all. Hey, LaBrenda. Miss D, I almost forgot the live. It's okay, baby doll. We only going to be on for a hot minute tonight. I just wanted to come in and say, hey, I definitely wanted to check on KOK's son, and I was hoping she would pop in. Thank you, everyone. The prayers worked, and he's doing good, she said. I'm so happy to hear that. But yeah, I wanted to let y'all know about the wallets in case any of y'all had needed the wallets. Oh yeah, and last time I didn't show y'all either. Remember these metal tins, y'all? These are perfect for Father's Day. Remember that we got at Hobby Lobby after Christmas? Pull them out if you've got them. Stick you some, if you've got any of the Roses cigars. They fit in here perfectly in height. I mean, perfect, with no space left. You can put 3 of them in there if you wanted. You can do 2, and then I put the little clipper set, or you could have put the clipper set in the middle and put one on each side or whatever. But just to let you know, these little boxes that came from Hobby Lobby fit the cigars perfectly. So that's something else you can pull out. I think we got some of these in the square and in the round ones. So just a heads up that those work too. Let me see. Basket Crafts and Decor. Hey, baby doll, welcome. Nessa said, my baby girl here from Florida. I'm over the moon. Nessa, there's nothing better. Enjoy family this holiday weekend. You all do the same. Absolutely. That's what I'm planning to do. Thank you, everyone. The prayers worked and he's doing good, KOK said. Creative Design. Hey, Claudia. Welcome, sweetie. Hey, Stilclassy. Just saw your notification. Hello, everyone. Hey, baby. Monique says, hey, Claudia, just gifted. I'm here with Kay. We going live when you get off. Well, you're going to be able to go live very, very quickly. because like I told you, I'm about to go in here and spend some time with my daughter. Let me see. Creative Design says, hello, Monique. Kimberly Sauer says, Sonia, y'all going to design for us tonight? See, so somebody else is picking right on up. So y'all are still going to have a good Saturday night with some designing. KOK said, I love when God answers prayers. Love y'all. Absolutely, Sean. Monique says, Sean with the purple hearts. Hey, y'all, I did pick up a couple of other things that y'all probably have already had. My Dollar Tree moves really, really slow. Or things, the minute they come in, they're gone. But they did have a couple of other, they did get the tumblers in. I've seen some of y'all getting them. The blue ones and the red ones. These are made a lot cheaper, y'all, than them last ones. Even the last tall tumblers, these feel even cheaper. I don't know if y'all have seen these or felt them yet, but the other tumblers that we had didn't feel this cheap. These feel really, really cheap to me. But I did grab some, of course, because they did just come out. And I don't have any of the decals, but y'all, these would be good to have those, what are they called? The transfers that y'all put on these tumblers. This is just me holding a tag up just to show you. But, you know, get some Father's Day transfers and put on there, and they'll make cute little, you know, gifts for Father's Day. They had them at my store. They only had red, white, and blue. I didn't grab any of the white. But I did grab a couple of the red and blues. And like I said, these would be good for you to put a little transfer on for Father's Day. But the other little tumbler things that I found that, like I said, just came out at my store, y'all probably had them, were these colors. Now, this isn't a pink. It's a mauve. Like I said, y'all may already have them, but they had the mauve and they had this color green one. And so I grabbed a couple of them. Y'all know I love putting tumblers in everything, but these match perfectly with the green dove. Look at that. I mean, they're identical, y'all. So those go really, really, really good with the dove. And of course, you can put them with any of the kind of blue greenish looking stuff. But I thought these colors were kind of neat and cute. I like the mauve and I like that green. For any of y'all this is kind of a mauve too, if you can see it. And this goes really, really well with that. So that goes with it. And if any of y'all have gotten any of the makeup brushes when they came out, that goes good with the mauve too. So I don't know if y'all have seen them, but like I said, I like finding ones that are in kind of different shades, because sometimes when you get the different shades, they're really, really cute. They also go with the, our Dollar General mauve stuff that we had gotten way, 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 way back. But I just wanted to show y'all those. Oh, yeah, and those other blue tumbler that I just showed you, they go really good with the dove and all of the other blue stuff. The new tumblers, they go really, really good with the men's care. So if y'all haven't gotten these yet, I've seen a few of you have, start looking for them, because they just put these out at my store. But they're good for right along at the Father's Day time here, y'all. But like I said, I haven't did much this week. Just grabbed the wallets and grabbed a couple of the new tumblers, got a few things wrapped up, and was trying to get my house in order for my daughter who was supposed to be coming. And that's been about it for me this week. Let me see. Maria says, hey, Monique. Alicia said, I felt one of them. They feel too light. Yeah, they're really, really cheaply made. It's like the more that they come out with, the cheaper they seem to be getting. Nesta said, KOK, so happy your son is okay and doing fine. Sedona said, hey, everybody. Hey, Sedona. If y'all don't mind, when you did pop in, though, like I said, I know I'm not going to be on long, but y'all still, if you could take the time to hit that like button, I would truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Let me see. Vanita said, I love those colors. Aren't they pretty, Vanita? They're different. They're really a different color than we're used to getting. Sedona said, let's get her to 200 likes. I'll be happy just to get to 100, y'all. Let me see. Janie Jones says, hello, hello. Pamela said, hey, Stilclassy and everyone. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Hope. How you doing, baby? KOK said, thank you, NASA. Sedona says 101 watching with 53 likes. Yes, so we can get them up a little bit. Let me see. Cool Christian guy. Well, hello there. Jesus loves you. He died for you. If you believe in him, you will get eternal life. Yes, we all believe. All of us in here do. Hey, Lisa Bell. Let me see. Husker says hi. Hello. Alicia Gordon says, hey, Sedona. Janie said, I love your channel. Well, I love you, and I appreciate that so much, Janie. Maria said, hey, Lisa. Monique says, Lisa, hey, Lisa Bell. Lisa saying, hey. Everybody's saying, hey. Jay Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of face the heart is made glad. Shant says, Stilclassy, tell my niece hello. Shant, you know I will. I would have her come in here, but she is late. She is so tired. She had just gotten back from a 4-day business trip, and she had like 4 different planes she was having to get on and get off of and get on and get off of. She got home and was exhausted and turned right back around and had to get on the road to bring my grandson to me. So to say she's exhausted is an understatement. So like I said, I know she's going to be turning in super, super early tonight. So like I said, she's not been here long, and I've got to get in there and get a little bit of my daughter time. But as y'all heard, Kay and Just Gifted is going to be going live as soon as I go off. So y'all are definitely going to be able to still carry on your Saturday night with some, I'm sure, awesome gift concepts. And I hate, like I said, I hate to jump on and jump off, but just real quick, how many of y'all have started making your Father's Day gifts? And if so, how many have you made, and how many do you plan to make? Just real quick. I know I'm hearing a lot of people say they're going to do 50 or less. I don't know if that's the majority of you guys that are doing that. That's my number. I'm not planning on doing more than 50 either. That's about the number. I did have a neighbor come over, guys, today and tell me that he's given me a heads up that between now and September, he's having a really big gathering, and he's wanting me, and with about 40 people, and he's wanting me to do up 40 like bags of some sort for him to pass out to his function that he's having. So that was pretty good, I thought, having a little 40 order to come in on me for a function. So I've got to come up with an idea with that and get back with him on that. That ought to be pretty exciting and fun to take right over our off season. So that was a blessing to come right after Father's Day. I thought I wanted to share that too. Let me see. Claudia says, I plan to do 60, and you have started. All right. 60 is a good number. That's not too many. Yeah, that's a good number. Claudia, are you doing some inexpensive ones as well? And what's your price range for Father's Day this year? In your price range, what are you planning on ranging your gifts in? Cheryl said started. I pulled out the previous men's gifts. Hey, Carol, how are you, sweetheart? Every time I think that I'm going to give you a call, something comes up and I forget. I hope you're doing good, honey. Pamela says, I have started no more than 20 baskets. Oh, you're not making more than 20. Okay. KOK said, I've started designing. I only have 10 done. I'm making 50 or less. I thought that's what you had said as well, KOK. Get picked. Hey, everyone. Hey, baby. Nessa says, congratulations, Classy. Thank you, baby. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I've never did 40, of something. He said they don't all have to be the same. but to just come up with some concepts that he can, give out to his function. So I told him that I would come up with some ideas and get back with him right after Father's Day, and we'll go from there. Working on them now, not sure how many, using the inventory that I have. I have so much inventory that I don't even remember. Vanita, that's it. That's why during this off season, we all need to get organized. I love that brown bow. Cheryl, I love that brown bow too. I told you that before. I was really, really pleased that that was an accident that was sent to me. LBE said, congratulations, Classy. No certain number for me. Okay. You still have some men's gifts. I know you're making up some because you said not just for Father's Day, but just to have men's gifts. Alicia said, I haven't yet. Already have a few made. I'm not going to count as I'll be having different gifts. Currently working on 10 grad gifts for our church tomorrow. Okay. Creative Designs. Claudia said, most definitely. The price range will be 20 to 65. Gotcha. I think that's about what most of us are doing. Is right around that range. I have 20 carryovers, as Marie says. I've started, but plan to do 75 to carry me through football season. Now, see, I have no sports stuff, y'all. That's where I'm missing. That's where I've got to start buying. I have nothing. I have no team themed gifts. And I really, really wanted that. Somebody had told me City Trends. I went. My City Trends had very, very little sports themed items. So I've got to figure out where and how. Y'all are going to have to give me some heads up on where to shop for during the year, where you can get more inexpensive sports themed items. I know every now and then Dollar General, I have a clearance on some, but that's something I do not have, is any kind of sports themed items. And I need to get my inventory up on that kind of stuff for sure. Let me see. Betty Dindy said, haven't started yet. Just going to make them. Gotcha. Vanita said, congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you, baby. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Classy, and happy Saturday. Stephanie tickled me yesterday. She messaged me and said that she was waiting on me to come on last night. She was thinking Friday was Saturday. Lord knows we all do that. That was funny, Stephanie. Victoria says, hello, everyone. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Rosetta. Congratulations, Classy, on your order. I haven't started on Father's Day. I don't know how many I'll be making. This will be my first Father's Day with you guys. Okay. All right. Well, you'll know when you get out there how it is in your area. A lot of people didn't have a whole lot going on last year. Some did, some didn't. But, like we all know, if you make up some and you've got them left over, they can be used for Christmas or Valentine's Day. So Hope says, congratulations, Classy. I wasn't going to do Father's Day, but I'm going to design a few items I have. There you go. Might as well if you've already got some items to use. I'm new. This is my first Father's Day. I made 20, 10 that are 25 and 10 that are 45. All right. That's a good range to have. You've got some inexpensive and mid ones. That's a good price range one, Bon B. Pamela says, I'm in a low budget area. They don't like to buy Father's Day. Yeah, Pamela, we tend to have that in a lot of areas. They don't like to spend a whole lot on Father's Day. There are exceptions, of course. There definitely are exceptions, but the majority tends to want the inexpensive gifts. Blessings on your order, still classy. Thank you, Alicia. Donuts Craft Shop says, get on your Cricut and make some sport themes. First, I've got to learn how to get on my Cricut, Donuts Craft Shop. That is another one of on my to-do list for the off season, is to learn how to work my Cricut. That is definitely on the top of my list, right up there with getting organized, is learning how to do that. I couldn't even print my transfers for these tumblers for Father's Day. And that's a shame to have all this equipment and all these supplies, and I don't even know how to print a sticker out, So yeah, that is definitely on the top of my list. I know there was somebody else. I can't remember who else it was. A couple of us actually that are planning to learn how to work our Cricut during off season. We need to get a group together and work on that together, because I know there are several of us that are wanting to learn to use our Cricut. So we need to definitely do that and not just talk about it. I know priority is everybody wanting to get organized, but off season is a very good time to learn how to do that kind of stuff. Let me see. Denise Snelling says, hey, baby. Let me see. Hello, everyone. Brenda Huckleby. Hey, baby. Let me see. Buy the SVG from Etsy of all the NFL teams. Okay. The SVG. Is that's like transfers or something? Or what is that? I don't know these slangs, y'all. I don't know this stuff because I've never made this. I'm sure I can Google what SVG is. I don't know what that is. Lauren says, hey, Stilclassy in chat. Hey, Lauren. Brenda says, hey, KOK. Lisa, Monique, and Alicia. S. Marie says, thank you at Donuts Craft Shop. Belinda says, hello, Stilclassy. Hey, Philonda. Brenda says, hey, Claudia. Carol said, you're going to teach me too, right? Carol, we can learn together, Carol. Because we'll be the blind leading the blind with me, honey. Shant tried to help me one time. And you know, Shant is patient. And Kay tried to help me one time, but I was having horrible headaches when Kay was trying to help me. So I didn't get very far with Kay at all because my head was hurting so bad. But Shant, she tried to help me one time. Y'all, I'm a slow learner on stuff like that. Vanita said, Stilclassy, just know that you are not alone. I know, Vanita. There's several of us that want to learn this stuff. Rose said, hey, Stilclassy in chat. Hey, Rose. Hope says, I need to learn because I'm a silhouette girl. Yeah, I have a Cricut. And I don't think they're the same at all. Be Pretty Ink said, when the holidays are over, I'm going to give an extensive class on. All right, Be Pretty. You got your first student right here. I am signing up. Y'all hear that, right? Be Pretty Ink's gonna teach us how to use our Cricut. That's a wonderful idea to try to learn it as a group. Yeah, Robbie. And Be Pretty Ink's done volunteered. Along with whoever else knows, because I know people have different teaching techniques, you know, and some people can pick up from some that they can't pick up from somebody else. So all of you people that are really good on your Cricut, it's time for y'all to come on and give us a little class on how to do this. I will learn to do the screen share. All right, Be Pretty. We will be ready for you. Hey, Marie. Alicia said, SVG is scalable vector graphic. Oh, well, Lord, that don't help me no more than the SVG. That sounds more foreign than the letters. When you stretch the image, it won't look blurry. Okay, so it's scalable graphics. Okay. Oh, Alicia. Yeah, I need your phone number, honey, because I'm going to have a whole lot of questions. Cheryl says, I don't have a Cricut yet, but I'm going to work on bow making. Oh, well, there you go. That's another good thing to work on your downtime. Mama's Bet Rosetta said, I also have a Cricut and also need to know how to use it. See there? Carol says her too. She needs to learn. Carol says, sign me up. Benita says, sign me up, Be Pretty. Cheryl Walker said, I need a bow making class. Oh, honey, there are tons of bow making tutorials too on YouTube. Tons of them. Let me see. I am good at Cricut. You are one, Bonville. I hope you're patient. I need patience. I need somebody that's like classy. I just told you that. Classy. Go back. Classy. Stop pushing that. So I need a very, very patient person with me. Alicia said PNG, portable network graphics, are most images on Google. When you download and stretch the image, that is when it looks blurry. Alicia, I'm not joking, honey. You need to email me or whatever so we can talk. So you can explain this to me in basic terms. Andrea says, hello, Stilclassy. How are you? Love your channel. Love you back, baby. And thank you so much. I love having you. Let me see. One Bond B. There's a lot to Cricut. It depends on what you want to learn. I teach locally. You do? I just want to learn how to get on there and make like stickers and, transfers that I can stick on a tumbler or on a mug or something. Basic. I just want basic. I'm basic. So I just want to learn the basics. I need to learn how to, like Kay says a lot. She says the Cricut is nothing but, a cutter. There's nothing to the Cricut. It's learning how to use design space or whatever that's called, the design space format. She said, once you learn that, the machine, you just tell it what to do. I know it sounds simple, but I need to learn how to maneuver in the design space and then how to tell my Cricut what I want it to do. Let me see. Katrina, hey sis, love the Cricut. Hey everyone. Hey Katrina, good. You can be right on in with the teaching. Andrea says, hello all of you beautiful basket makers. Hello, sweetheart. Claudia says, hey Brenda. Claudia, do you know how to work do you have a Cricut? You know how to work it? Katrina says, super cute gift. Oh, thanks, baby. Yeah, these are the ones that I had just kind of showed last week that I, I wrapped them up. I've got them behind me too, but I'm not about to flip my camera around and show y'all this room. Not happening. Let me see. People stretch, but you're really supposed to resize, not stretch. Yeah. Okay. I put the Eagles logo on the men's travel bags. Yeah. I can't wait to learn this stuff, y'all. That's going to save us so much money. And, I sure will. Stilclassy. Is your email in your tube profile or are you on Messenger? It's the same thing as my name here, except I'm old school. It said AOL. So it's the STIL, not two L's, STILCLASSY at AOL.com. Y'all don't laugh that I'm still AOL. My daughter tells me all the time, Mom, please at least go to Gmail, but I don't change. Let me see. Benita says, hey, Brenda. Baskets, Crafts, and Decor by Ale. Says, gonna learn for all things Cricut, mini videos. Oh, okay, let me see. You're giving us, at Maker's gonna learn for all things Cricut. Okay. I'll go back and screenshot that for sure. Gift Baskets by Peggy said, I need hands-on bow making. Looking for someone near to help me. Okay, well, put in here where you're at. Maybe there's somebody in here that's close to you, Peggy. If you don't mind giving your location, you can let them know and maybe they'd be willing to do that. Katrina says, hey, Monique. Alicia says, hey, Katrina. LBE said, hey, be quiet, LBE. Anika, she sounds like you. LBE said, AOL still works, Stilclassy.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, AOL still works, LBE. Yeah, you sound just like my daughter. She's like, Mom. At Baskets and Decor by Ale, Maker's Gonna Learn. Okay. Christina's Creations. Hey, baby, welcome. Katrina is laughing at LBE. S. Marie is laughing. I don't care. Y'all laugh. AOL is my thing. I'm comfortable with it. I know how it looks. I don't even know how to get to Gmail. Okay. My granddaughter has to get me to Gmail. I can't even switch my laptop to go to Gmail. And for what? Because I don't read nothing on Gmail. All of my emails come to AOL. Y'all. And just hearing that lets you know, don't too many people want to volunteer to teach me the Cricut, okay? When you hear I don't even know how to go to Gmail. Elizabeth. And my granddaughter still sets up my lives for me every week. She comes in here because it always says something. I don't know what to do. She still sets up my lives. So that lets you know. Only 8 more likes to reach 100. Come on, y'all. Y'all that close? Y'all getting there. I know y'all going to get me there. Let me see. Only need 8 more. I know y'all can do that. Let me see here. Okay, y'all. I touched something and y'all are gone. Let me get back and find you again. I don't know where I left off at. Oh, there's LBE asking me about, does AOL still work? Let me see. I'm still using AOL for my email. Had it sent. There you go, Makia. See there, I'm not the only one. Alicia said, yes, Maker's Gonna Learn is a great channel. That's where I learned about SVG and PNG. Look at LBE. You funny. Yeah, you funny, LBE. Let me see. Claudia said, yes, I have a Cricut. I love it. And yes, I do know how to work it. Well, see there. See there. Do a tutorial, Claudia. Do a tutorial on just simple making a sticker or whatchamacallit. What are they called? The things that y'all put on here? Transfers. I know a lot of y'all just would rather order them from Temu. I know KOK, she used to always be on her Cricut printing stuff, and I think she has just thought that it's just as cheap to order off the Temu on those transfer things. But when I bought my Cricut, y'all, I bought so much of the sticker paper and the transfers and all of that. So I have so much money invested in all this stuff that I want to use it. You know what I mean? And if there's something that I need that pops up that I need to make one for, I should be able to go to it and make it. So I want to be able to work mine. I went out and bought a photo printer, spent several $100s on that thing because I wanted it to make really good print. So I spent so much money. I don't want to just dish it, you know, and start ordering stuff. I want to be able to make them. Yes, I have. Okay, I read that one. I still have an AOL account as well, Elizabeth. Yeah, we're old school. Let me see. No, I don't have dial-up. LBE, stop, girl. You are not right. Okay, I just lost y'all. Where'd I go, y'all? I'm going to have to switch over and go to the... I done lost the whole screen. I mean, y'all ain't even on my laptop now. LBE's done got me flustered, got me losing my screen over here, making fun of me. Let me see. Let me go back. Hey, Alicia, Crafty Corner. Let me see. Peggy says she's in Burlington. Is there anybody near Burlington that can help Peggy learn hands-on bow making? I don't know if there is, and if not, anybody that comes on and watches this later, if you're near Burlington and you can help Peggy with some bows, she would really appreciate it. Let me see. What did I walk into? AOL. Never in a million. Now, I know you going to have my back because you old school too. Tell me you still have AOL. Must not be the way you're doing the LOL part in here. Benita said 113. Yay! Y'all are awesome. Katrina says, so Yahoo would be an upgrade? That from what they're saying, Katrina, I guess Yahoo would be. Peggy said in North Carolina. Okay, Burlington, North Carolina is where she's at. Looking for somebody near her that wouldn't mind meeting up and helping her with some hands-on bow making. Katrina said, asking for a friend. Benita said, sorry, wrong number. Y'all better stop. I use my AOL daily, but I use my Gmail mainly. Well, see, you're still using it at least. Let me see. AOL, we call it loyalty. That's right. I don't like change. things just don't look the same when I switch. I don't like things that don't look the same. Look at Shant, y'all. Shant went from an Android to an iPhone, and y'all see how she's struggling. We don't do well with change, us old school folks. Still, Shant is really struggling with her iPhone. My daughter come in today talking about, Mom, you need to get an iPhone. I'm like, no, ma'am. I said, one of my friends has it, and I watch her struggle on a daily basis. I am not switching to no iPhone. I knew I wasn't anyway, but after watching Shant, I know I'm not. Y'all encouraging LBE by laughing at her now. Y'all are encouraging her. Katrina said decals. Yes, decals. Never in Million says, remember the free AOL disc they used to... All right, now Never in a Million, I thought you were going to be there for me, girl. We normally be twinning it in most things. Hey everyone, I'm tuning in from our Ontario, Canada. Welcome, LA Gift Solutions. Welcome. If you haven't subscribed, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button while you're in here. I go on every Saturday at 7 Eastern, and I would love for y'all to come in and join us. We normally have fun, as you see. They mess with me. I'm kind of old school, and there's a whole lot of stuff I'm kind of behind on, and these young whippersnappers think that they above all of us with all their technology. Let me see here. Yes, ma'am. You're going to love it once you start using it. I can't wait to listen. I'm telling you, I can't wait. Yes, I can do a tutorial with the Cricut. Wonderful, Claudia. You have the sweetest, funniest demeanor, and I think we could all follow along with you. We love, love, love us some Claudia, and I think you would be fabulous doing a tutorial. And I appreciate that, baby. Vanita said, don't feel bad. I bought the Cricut bundle and don't know how to use it. We going to, Vanita. Hang in there, baby. You hang in there. By Christmas, all of us are going to know how to work our Cricut. All of us. Rose says we're at 102. I thank y'all. I appreciate that. We made it to 100. Katrina said LBE got me in stitches, not dial up. I ain't studying LBE. I am not studying LBE. This is the first live that I'm participating in, and I'm so excited. Well, I am so excited that you're participating. We have fun in here, LA Gifts, and I hope you come back next week. Hope is laughing at LBE. Y'all keep on encouraging her. I thought AOL was retired. Sedona, don't you start. Don't you start. Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie said, y'all leave Classy alone. Y'all act like she's still using a rotary phone. Thank you, Stephanie. Where did Stephanie go that quick? I touched my screen and she's gone. Now, where are you at? There she is. Okay. I have a Yahoo and a Gmail account. All right, Alicia, you above me then. I have a Gmail account, but I don't use it. And I'm sure I probably have a Yahoo account, but I wouldn't have a clue how to get into it or what the password would be. But yeah, they always sign me up for anything that comes up, but I never go in them. Never, ever, never. I just go right on back to my AOL. Yes, I'm in Summerville, South Carolina. Need someone to help me with the Cricut machine. Laverne, you see we're in here. We've already got Claudia's going to do a tutorial. Be Pretty Ink says she's going to be teaching us. And anybody else and somebody else, who was that else that said I'm good with the Cricut? Katrina, I know she's willing to help too. I just started my business last July, LA Gift said, and have been following many of you for mentorship. Well, thank you, baby. We are definitely here to teach what we know for sure. But we also have to ask when we need help too. And I definitely do with my Cricut. Does anyone have Hotmail? I don't have Hotmail, Alicia. Katrina said, Vanita, I'll help you, sis. FaceTime. Katrina, I want to be on that FaceTime. Y'all gonna have to do it on something. If FaceTime is iPhone, we got to do it a different way. Facebook portal. I got a Facebook portal. We can get on that. That's like Messenger. But I want to be on it, Katrina. I'm gonna need to be on about 3 or 4 of y'all's and pick up from each one of y'all something. Let me see. Alicia, does anyone? Okay, I read that one. Anyone on MySpace? Inquiring minds. I don't have MySpace, and I know y'all trying to be funny. Let me see if I can still access my AOL account. You can, and you probably got a ton of messages. Somebody probably made you a millionaire, LBE, on your AOL, and you missed that message. And I'm gonna be the first one laughing at you that you missed your lottery win on AOL when you go back and check your messages. Yes, we do love us some Claudia. We sure do, Hope. Where did you go? My God, I hate when I touch this and y'all are gone. Will it pop up by me Googling it? Girl, just go where it says AOL sign up. Log in. All you do is say AOL login. Don't be funny. LBE is it on Google. LBE is she's just full of jokes tonight, y'all. Alicia, how's Gerald in the Misfits? Alicia, I still got Gerald. My tree is down, y'all. It is down. We put my tree away, but Gerald's still downstairs by my fireplace. I couldn't put him away. Y'all dogged him out so bad. I had to keep him out. I couldn't even put him back in the shed. He's down by my fireplace. And the Misfits, now the Misfits kind of got put away, but I had to leave Gerald out. Let me see. Check your local library. Most in my area offer free classes. For Cricut? Really? Pamela said, yes, that's it. Password, can't remember at times. Yeah, but it'll send you it can send you something to reset your password if you forgot it. So glad everyone looks like for everyone. I think looks out for everyone. Thanks, Katrina. We can get you in there still classy. All right, Benita, you got to get me in there. Y'all let me know when to have everything pulled out, and I will have it pulled out, and I will be in session. Yes, ma'am, I want to be there too, Chantel says. Yeah, I don't think y'all know how many of us really do need this. For those of you that are patient and have the time and are willing to teach, there is really quite a few of us that need to learn how to work our Cricuts. Seriously. One Bon B said, Cricut also offers free classes. That's good to know. Sally says, do a Zoom for the Cricut class. Good idea. Katrina says, FaceTime is Messenger. Oh, okay. Well, I can do that. You don't have to be iPhone. Let me see. I am barred from buying any more Cricuts. Uh-oh. You've done bought a bunch of Cricuts, Christina? Chantel says, one Bon B glasses off. Carol says, my son is up on the line for race, fingers crossed. Up online for racing. Y'all are at races. All right. Let us know how he does. Go, Carol's son. Chantel said, I got to go check my library. I need hands-on. Right, Chantel? I really need somebody to baby me right through it. Somebody that ain't got nothing but a couple of hours to sit and be patient and have them a glass of wine on the side. Or maybe a couple of glasses of wine, or maybe something even a little darker brown. Somebody that'll be like, oh, Lord have mercy. I need one of them that is like, it's all right, Classy. You can do this. It's all right, Classy. Just back on up. That's the kind of person I need. Let me see. Had my Cricut for 5 years and never used it. She was bad as me. Let me see. LBE is laughing. I have time to teach you Cricut. Christina said, oh, baby, there is many of us in here needing you and wanting you. Don't you forget me now. Don't come in here and say that and then forget me. Don't you forget me. I'm going back and screenshotting all these people that are volunteering. I'm not going to let y'all forget. Brenda said, I don't want a Cricut. I have thought about it, and I thought about it. So scary. I don't think I'm interested. Brenda, you ain't going to think that after listening to us. But I'm going to tell you, if Stilclassy can learn to use it, Absolutely anybody can learn to use it. So when and if whoever this magical person is going to be able to teach me, then I can assure you, you will. Because y'all know once I learn, y'all know I'll sit down and do a couple of Saturday nights teaching y'all. You know, I love teaching once I know something. So just let me learn, and then I will be more than happy to teach, because y'all know I'll break it down in real basic form. Let me see. Brenda said, you all need to start selling stickers or decals. Yep, Brenda, once we learn to do it. Never in a Million says, dark brown liquor and a Cricut machine. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Never in a Million. Please go live. I just want to watch it. I don't even own a Cricut. Oh my God, we can do it on a live, Never in a Million. Lord have mercy. Y'all will need some brown liquor if y'all watching me when I learn. All right, Christina. She says she ain't gonna forget me. Hope said, I got a Cricut for $50 at Walmart. Do you know how to use yours, Hope, or you need to learn too? As Marie says, Never in a Million's laughing. Sean retracted her message. What you in here, Sean? You ain't in here talking mess to me. I know, not Sean. Maria says, Never in a Million. Me too. As Marie says, hey, Brenda. Beyond Imagination. Hey, welcome, baby. Katrina said, I'm happy to help. The basic tutorial is Katrina, I watched your basic tutorial, baby. And I'm not saying it ain't good. I'm just saying that's how slow I learn. Okay. I watched it. I still don't know how to do it. The minute that I found out you posted one, I watched it. But I still don't know how to do it. But that's on me, not on you. That's just me trying to explain to you what kind of person I need. Okay. Like that's even too fast for me, what you did. Okay. Or some of the things you say, I don't even know what that means. Hope says, nope, I don't know anything about Cricut. Oh, but I thought you just said you have a Cricut. You have both. You have a Silhouette and a Cricut, I guess. Okay. All righty. Well, y'all, there y'all go. Y'all know already I've got who is it? Christina. She's going to teach. Be Pretty Ink's going to teach. Katrina's going to teach. Claudia's going to do a tutorial. Claudia, baby, if you on here, go slow, go basic, go think still classy when you're making it, okay? Think still classy. When you're making that tutorial and putting it together, think still classy. And I don't mind, throw my name out there and say, y'all, I know I'm going kind of slow, but there's one of my subscribers that needs me to go slow and be very basic. So if I'm moving too slow for y'all, y'all go ahead and fast forward. But when you make that tutorial, think still classy, okay? Hope says she has both. Maria says, Never in a Million. I don't even want to own a Cricut. I do. I want it, and I want to work that bad boy. Y'all ain't gonna be able to shut me up when y'all gonna see all kind of stuff coming across this table once I learn how to print stuff. Y'all gonna see all kind of stuff. Katrina says FaceTime will be slower. Okay. All right. Well, y'all don't want to have a whole lot of people on with me though when y'all are teaching, because I'm gonna hold the class up. And a lot of people are gonna get very frustrated when they're already on A, B, C, D, and I'm still on A. And I don't want to frustrate people. Alicia said subliminal, think still classy. Yes, think still classy. Well, it sounds very difficult according to this chat. That's why I don't want to own it. Maria, I'm going to let you know, baby. I will honestly let you know. After I learn, I'm going to show out. Chantel, you and me both. You and me both. I'm going to be showing out. I am going to be showing out. And I'm going to tell you what, whenever I find the person that can teach me, they're going to be golden. Robbie said, that turtle paste is for me too. And Miss Claw Claw can throw my name out there also, Robbie. All right. First, think Stilclassy and Robbie Dials. Claudia. Let me see. Christina said, I will walk you through learning Cricut. All right. I am ready, baby. Catch my eye creations. Hey, Stilclassy. Hey, baby. I did get my Cricut out of the box. Mine's out of the box, Norma, but I haven't plugged it in yet. I'll be with you slow. Take it slow. Absolutely. Benita said, no, Stilclassy. I need step by step like a kindergartner. Okay. So it ain't just me. All right, Benita, until you start passing me. But we'll see. I'm going to see just how many of us really are turtles. Sean said, you'll find a person if you, oh, I'm not going to give up, Sean. We did this before. I know we did it. I know we did it. But Sean, in all fairness, you were doing it kind of with us together on a live or something. And you did offer to come on with me one-on-one. You did. Claudia says, sure thing. I will go slow with the Cricut tutorial. Thank you. But Sean did offer to come on and go one-on-one with me, FaceTiming, and go as slow as I needed. You really did, Sean. And we just have not done that. Hope said, Classy, you are a step ahead of me. Mine is still in the box. Well, baby, that's it. I did get it out. I did get in touch with somebody at Cricut, and they led me through doing my first print, whatever I had to do. The one print, the calibration print. They led me through my calibration print step by step. That's as far as I got. Chantel said, I believe you, Claw, and appreciate you. Yes, we do. Hope said, I need slow and repeat. Yes, Hope. Yes. Christina said, just let me know, Stilclassy. I will. Christina, I gave out my, LB Ian here making fun of my email address. You got my email. Email me, baby, so we can exchange numbers, honey. Email me at AOL.com. Crystal's Unique says she needs baby steps too. Y'all, if we can learn this, I promise y'all, I will do some baby step teaching classes. I sure will. Michelle says, hello, Stilclassy and everyone. Hey, baby doll. Brenda says, hey, Mama She. Catch my eye. Did I miss Mama She come in? Is Michelle Mama She? Or did I miss Mama She? I didn't see Mama She come in. Is Michelle the same person? Y'all don't get me all confused up in here. Catch My Eye Creation says Jennifer Maker. I've watched her too. I've watched Jennifer Maker. I have watched her. There's Mama She. She said, hey, Brenda. Claudia said, what specifics are you needing a total? Everything. Everything. From turning it on to making something cut and print. We don't know nothing. We don't know anything. So everything. Y'all can do it. It's easier than y'all think. All right, Sean. Yeah, Chantel already said everything. I want in on the class, Sharon says. Terry says, yes, Cricut helped me with the calibration, but I only did one project. I did no project now. I ain't did one project. I got on with Sean and tried to print something, and my stuff started coming all up, telling me something wasn't right when I went to print, and it wouldn't print, and I don't know what I did wrong. I wasn't trying to hold up the class because I wasn't the only one Sean was teaching, and they were moving along just fine, and I wasn't. I was left behind in class. Sean kept trying to wait on me, but my stuff was telling me something wasn't right. Let me see. Oh, it's Stilclassy. Only one L in still at AOL.com. So Stilclassy at AOL.com. Start at go, Chantel said. Yeah, start at Go. Terry says let me see, often occasions. Hey, baby doll, welcome. I see you, Mama She. I must have missed you when you came in. See, my thing, and I forgot it again, is saying top chat. So I'm missing people's messages and didn't know it. Why, when you go to live chat, doesn't it just stay there unless you change it back? I don't even know why it gives you options, because I never remember to go on my thing and go to live chat where I can see all the messages. Let me see. Baskets, crafts, and decor said Maker's going to learn Stilclassy. You can go at your own pace. I know, and I tried. I tried sitting right there by myself and rewinding and going back, and then I get lost again, and then I get to something and I have a question that was not covered that my screen is saying, and I don't know what to do at that point. So it's like you need a person to say, okay, wait, it's saying this. What do I do now? Or mine's not looking like that when I put my cursor there, or my thing, when I touch that and pull it, is not opening up. You know, even though you're on a video, it's not, it's not, helping me. Katrina said, is it Mr. Rafty or Mr. Crafty Pants? Is it Mr. Rafty or Mr. Crafty, Katrina? Oh, Crafty. Okay, I didn't see your message underneath it. Okay, Crafty Pants, not Rafty. Do you know how to load your mat? Do I know how to load my mat? I know I have different mats. I know that the little plastic protective covering that goes on the front has to be peeled off of it, and it has to be turned a certain way. And I guess the answer to that is no. I do know I have to pull the plastic off. I do know where it goes in at. I do know that there's different mats for different things that you're supposed to use depending on what you're making. I also know that I do remember what happened when I did with Shant. My Cricut did not cut all the way through on what I was trying to follow along with her to cut. And I actually had to call Danielle over, and we got to a point where it looked like it was going to print on my Cricut, but it did not cut through. So I didn't know where at that point, how to change, how sharp or deep, or I know there's settings for that stuff too. I had put it on what she had said was good, but mine did not cut through. So let me see. I lost my mind when I found vinyl DTF transfers, but to make my own would be so gratifying, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? And to be able to find your own image that you wanted to do and print. Yep. Well, y'all, I feel confident that we're going to get this for sure. Let me see. All right. Well, I had came on and I still stayed on an hour, y'all talking, but I think this was a good conversation. We have found a few people that are going to help us get on this Cricut and be able to start making our own transfers and stickers and logos and different things. And I am excited about that. So y'all, please, I don't think Christina's going to leave me hanging. And I know Claudia's going to do it. And I know there can't be any more of a patient person than Katrina. Now, Katrina, you remember, you love me. You tell me that all the time. And you're going to have to promise that you will still love me after we do this class, okay? Because I know you're patient, but you have yet to have me in a class. Thank God for this community. Right, Chantel? They are awesome people in here. Let me see. You might have needed to put it on a higher setting to cut. Yep, I had to have because it sure didn't go through. So, yeah, Katrina, I don't want to ruin no friendships up in here with you being like classy. For real. Starting off for stickers, you only need your 12 by 12 mat. Okay. And in what color? Because they're different colors, right? Linda Smith said, hello, Classy and everyone. Hey, Linda, welcome. Let me see. So anyway, I know that we've got Kay and Sonia. They're wanting to go on, y'all. The green mat, Terry. Okay, so we got somebody else in here that knows, Terry. So we're going to look, y'all. I'm going to go back and write down all the names of the people that I saw that are saying they need to learn. I know Hope does. Lord, see, my memory already gone. Chantel does. Let me see. Y'all, please don't forget to let me know when y'all are doing it. Hope definitely does. And remember to teach me in Classy with the love of Jesus. Hope, there you go, baby. With the love of Jesus. Christina said, I will not leave you hanging. I was looking at LBE and she was talking about, I will not leave you hanging. I was looking at LBE at what she was talking about. Mama She wants to join. Mama She, what, you want to learn your Cricut too? Terry said, I just know basic. Baby, we're basic, Terry. That's what we trying to learn is basic. Zudi said, I want to join too. Christina's Creation says, making your own advertising. Yes, making anything. Yes, that's what I want to do. Whatever I want to make. Let me run to my Cricut. Katrina said, I do. I will still love you. All right, you say that now. You say that now, but you get that brown, get you some of that brown juice, okay? Just make sure you have some brown juice. Whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me, Chantel said. I'd like to see the lesson on Cricut. All right, Maria. We need y'all to have the patience of Job. Yes. Yes, we do. And the speed. Patience and speed, slow. That depends on what material you are cutting. I do know that much. Katrina says green for the mat. I have it all too, Mama She, but limited on knowledge. Well, limited means you know more than me. If you're limited. Hope, yes, like Job, yes. Never in a million. Put me on the brown liquor. Never in a million just wants the brown liquor. She just wants the brown. Never in a million wants the brown liquor and a front row seat. That's what Never in a Million wants. The liquor and to watch. Count me in for a beginner. Oh yeah, Benita, you were another one that had said it. Yep. So there you go. All right, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. We got to get Father's Day in here and get this behind us and start on this Cricut. That is a deal y'all have promised, and I'm going to hold you to it. So, all right, guys, I've had fun. Y'all have tickled me this night. We're not going to forget you, Rosetta. I'm going to go back for real. Seriously, I'm going to go back and I'm going to write down everybody's name so that when we do start getting help, and anybody else, y'all got my email address. Any of y'all that think y'all can still find AOL, y'all can reach out to me and give me any tips that you have. But that's only for y'all that can find AOL on your laptop. Hope says, never in a million, you may need to start now with the brown to get a head start. Chantel said, God answers. I said I was going to learn in downtime. Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'm going to get off of here now. Hopefully my daughter hadn't went to bed already. And I am going to you've been a blast as usual, Miss Classy. Oh, Robbie, you're so sweet. All right, Be Pretty Ink. You gonna say that. Wait till Be Pretty Ink does a live and she gonna be sitting there with that brown clear liquid in her glass saying, y'all. Because Be Pretty Ink will make you laugh anyway. I can't wait to hear how she describes us. My mom said, I have the patience of Job. I got Jesus juice. I'm ready. All right. We gonna do this, y'all. Terry said, good night, baby doll. Be Pretty Ink is laughing. Alicia, enjoyed your live. Blessings to everyone. Enjoy your babies. I sure will. Happy Memorial Day. Yes, happy Memorial Day to all of y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Be careful on the roads. You know people going to be out drinking and driving. Y'all be careful out there. All right, Miss Katrina. Hope says, love y'all, Classy. I'm going to call you tomorrow. All right, baby doll. I'll be here. Benita said, great live stream. Enjoy your family. I sure will. Linda, I got on late. We'll watch it later. Good. Linda, all we talking about is learning how to do our Cricut, baby. That's exactly what this live is about. God bless you all. Yes, Chantel. Catch my eye creation. I'll watch the replay. All right, baby doll. Thank y'all for the hearts. I love you guys. I think I'm really going to like being a part of this wonderful. I know you are. I absolutely know you are. You sure are. Make sure you go in and subscribe to everybody you're seeing in here. Excuse me. LaQuisha said, hey, baby, we just getting off now. Let me see. Good night, Christina. I'll be looking for your email, baby. I would join. Princess J wants to learn the learning class, but do not own a Cricut machine. Hey, Princess J, what they're saying is, what Kay said is, you don't have to have a Cricut to learn it first, because the first thing you got to learn is how to get into the design space and learn how to pull things up and all that kind of stuff. So you can still learn right along with us on how to get everything ready to go to the Cricut to print. So you could still be ahead of the game and learn how to use design space before you even get your Cricut. That's what Kay said. I'm repeating Kay. So she said, for those of you that do not have a Cricut, learn how to work design space first, and you're already ahead of the game. So don't try to not learn just because you don't have a Cricut yet. Get in there and see if you're going to be able to work that design space. Let me see. LaQuisha said, did you come on early? No, baby, I didn't come on till 7. I'm just getting off early or earlier because my daughter is in town and I'm trying to get off and get in there and to spend some time with her. Let me see. Linda said, I need a Cricut machine, period, more or less learning how to use it. I want to learn that too. Yep, that's what we're talking about. Go back and watch the replay. Give it 24 hours so you can read the comments and you can see the people that are in here. We got some that are planning to do a tutorial, a couple willing to do classes with us, and you can get on and make sure that you're getting in touch with these people that are going to be doing that. I think I'm really going to like being a part of this wonderful community. Thank you for all the inspiration. You're so welcome, and we're happy to have you, baby. One of a kind creation, Stilclassy. Could you repost your email? I definitely need to learn how to use mine. I've had it for 4 years. One of a kind, it's the same name that you're seeing right there. STILCLASSY at AOL.com. Yes, I said at AOL.com. And yes, I know it's old, but that is my email. Chantel said elevation. Crafty said blessings, everyone. Brenda says happy Memorial Day to you too and your family. Thank you, darling. Where did you get your bows from on the gifts? Temu. Temu is where every one of these bows came from. Every one of them. And I'm using my pool bows for Father's Day, y'all. Y'all know I love to make my own bows, but for Father's Day, they getting these pool bows. They don't care about that. Oh, Classy, I will watch. Thank you. Yes, Linda. Yes, because we all trying to learn. One of a kind creations. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Benita said, okay, thanks. Sean says, my husband younger than you, and he has an AOL, and he loves it. There you go. But see, Sean, we from the same school, honey. We still old school. He may be younger, but we still in the same generation. You know, we keep it basic over here, me and you. Although Sean, y'all already knows how to use her Cricut. So she is ahead of me, way ahead of me. Benita said, me too. LBE said, Classy, get off the line and go spend time with your daughter. I am, LBE. After you come on here and dog me like you did. I am. Are in-person classes for Cricut? I will pay. I own a Cricut. Thank you. Bridget, some people may be willing to want to charge, but the ones in here are offering out of the kindness of their heart to help us out. Have a good night too, LBE. Love you, baby. Chantel said Easter, graduation, Father's Day, Christmas, birthday, getting pull bows. Yes, ma'am. S. Marie says, great live, still classy. Enjoyed everyone. Me too. Good night, Chantel. Everyone just coming on. Please go back and watch the replay, LBE said. Yes, y'all. We had fun in here tonight. We did. It was fun. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all bunches. I'm going to get off and go for real this time. I'm not even reading any more messages. Love you guys. I read one more message. S. Marie said, thumbs up on the live before you leave. All right, Alva. Appreciate it, baby. See, I got to turn my head because I'm going to be trying to read all of them. But I'm sorry. Will some classes be taught in person? No, we're doing them on lives, baby. On like on either on a live or on a messenger or FaceTiming or whatever what all that stuff's called. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, y'all. Love you guys. We'll talk next week. Y'all be good and happy Memorial Day. Stay safe. Bye, everybody.